The Vice President of the United States, J.D. Smokey Eye Vance, got kicked off of Bluesky. And you may remember not that long ago, after there was an attempted insurrection to stop the peaceful transition of power, after all of these Nazi white supremacists went and stormed the Capitol and took a shit in there, that Donald Trump was lying online and all of his accounts were removed because he was considered to be dangerous. We all know that Elon Musk then led the chorus to let him back in. Mark neutered Zuckerberg followed suit. And so now propaganda just lives everywhere online. But Bluesky was not going to let JD Vance have it.
Here it is. Vice President J.D. Vance set up an account on Bluesky and started posting. He lasted 12 minutes before his account was banned. 12 minutes. 12 minutes. That's how long it took for his behavior to be egregious. 12 minutes.
Well, and this is the thing, like the Trump administration and Republicans at large talk about that there's some huge anti-Semitic problem within the Democratic Party. The call is coming from within inside the House. X is the biggest dump truck of white supremacist anti-Semitic bullshit I have ever seen in my life. Elon Musk likes it. He platforms it. He retweets Holocaust deniers. He follows Holocaust deniers. The call is coming from inside the House. And there's just no question. Donald Trump should have never gotten his social media stuff back.
Right.
But just think about what I just said. The president of the United States should have continued to be banned. Like we're talking about a teenager. This is where we are. And it's just embarrassing. JD Vance is such a disgrace. I mean, he is just, that man in particular is so full of shit. I mean, like every time I see him speak, he just has this arrogance and you know he's just about to start spewing bullshit. So good for Bluesky.
Now, I applauding Bluesky. Okay, here's something, Jennifer. I watch Trump's legal cases. Well, the courts continue to rule against him in the appellate courts for the E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Donald Trump was attempting to have the American taxpayers pay that bill by having the Justice Department represent him in his appeal. Now, all of these things happened while he wasn't president. So put up the clip from ABC News. Taxpayers will not be paying President Trump's ongoing appeal of the $83 million defamation case brought by E. Jean Carroll. An appeals court has ruled. Appeals court says DOJ cannot represent Trump in appeal of the E. Jean Carroll case. And this is what I have to say about that. Donald Trump grifts all day, every day. It is estimated that he has made $1 billion a month being U.S. president because he is selling shit. He is selling power. He has meme dinners. He has crypto, all this shit that he has. And then to add insult to injury, he wants the Justice Department to work for him for free at the expense of the American taxpayer. This goes all through me.
Well, let's just talk about what the E. Jean Carroll case is. I mean, this is the time where every American that has triple Trumpers in their life that claim to be these good, moral, decent people, you voted for a rapist? Where are the Epstein files? I thought you guys were all knee deep in on all this shit. The Trump administration, by design, it's a prerequisite that you're some sort of addict or untreated addict. And I know a lot of people in this world have found recovery, and my favorite people in my life are recovered addicts. But he wants untreated addicts. He wants people that thumb their nose at women. If you've been provocative or sexually abusive towards women, perfect. Welcome. Please come on, because we have a whole slew of women that will sit there and defend you wearing their crosses and Christian signal to the MAGA base. And I say this all the time, and I'm going to say it again. Every single day we're going to wake up and it's going to be outrageous news cycle. Outrageous, because that's what this man is. He's a chaos agent. But what will remain after this is going to be this cancer that is in the United States of America. And it is the people who operate with moral duplicity, with impunity. And they're in every state, in every city. And it is a cancer in the United States of America. And it is why in a post-Trump America, many of our allies will take years to ever trust us again, because they will not trust a portion of the American public that, one, likes cruelty. Number two is sexist. Number three is white supremacist. Number four will defend the rights of billionaires to the death. Number five buys into propaganda. I mean, it's just insane. And so post-Trump America is really not going to be that far away. This guy's not a spring chicken. He's a lame duck. I mean, it feels like it goes on and on and on with these news cycles. The real problem is the 77 million people that vote for this and that like it.
I completely agree. And we haven't heard from our friend Elon Musk recently. We heard his drug test. He wanted everybody to know he took a drug test, which we all know. I mean, in my mind, there's no question that was faked, but he's real proud of it. Reposted again today. But I'm going to show you a video of his most recent spaceship situation.
I mean, even the other day when they, whoa!
What? That's not good.
So that's what happened at his latest space tryout trial. And you might remember that because his ships kept blowing up and exploding in the skies, and it was hurting commercial airline, routes, and they were having to worry about it. That's why the FAA was investigating, which was why the FAA was the first one on the chopping block. So I would like to say to Elon Musk, thoughts and prayers are with you from I've Had a Podcast. Couldn't happen to
this is Elon Musk is like, he's just like Trump. He claims that he's this big scientist and this innovator, and he's not. It's all propaganda, and it's all built on lies. The same way that Trump has claimed that he's this amazing deal maker in the art of the deal. That is all propaganda built on lies. Neither of these men have really accomplished anything in their own right. Elon Musk didn't invent Tesla. He didn't invent SpaceX. He didn't invent Starlink. Donald Trump is not some amazing businessman. He hasn't made hundreds of millions of dollars with his own merit by honest means. No, these are just bullshit propagandists who are blowhards. But the American public, there's a portion of the American public that will literally fight for the rights of rich white men against their self-interest to the bitter end. And that's wild.
Everyone loves to save money, and everybody loves nice things. So how do you mix those two things together? I've recently been furniture shopping, but it was way too expensive, way more than I wanted to spend. And then someone told me about dupe.com. It is so cool. It is so easy to use. Just type dupe.com / before any product URL in your browser, and boom, it shows you different pieces, and it also shows you identical pieces, and they can be so much less expensive. In some cases, 80% off. And also the piece of furniture I thought I wanted, they had a better selection for me. So this is such a great tool. Dupe.com really is so easy to use. Just type dupe.com / before any product URL in your browser, and boom, it instantly finds you less expensive alternatives. They even have an app and a browser extension you can download. No account required, no sign up required. It's completely free to use. So stop wasting money on brand names and start saving with dupe.com today. And then we also had a scare for Kristi Noem this week. And here is what I love about this headline. ICE Barbie visited biohazard lab with RFK Jr. before hospitalization. Kristi Noem was hospitalized for an allergic reaction one day after Robert F. Kennedy Jr. shared a photo of both of them visiting a biosafety lab that was temporarily shut down due to safety concerns. Do you think there's a link?
I mean, here's the deal. Who knows? Who knows why did she and Corey Lewandowski get kinky and she's got something stuck up her ass? I mean,
latex allergy.
Who knows? Who knows what the truth is with these people? Thoughts and prayers to Kristi Noem. Who knows if it was a reaction to all of the many costumes that she wears? But at the end of the day, we have very unserious people that have very serious positions. This administration, this is a post-truth era. That we're not going to get facts. We're not going to get facts about our economy, about deportation numbers. Speaking of which, that's supposed to be Kristi Noem's job. She's a big Christian. She wears her big Christian cross everywhere. You've got people in black masks, out of uniform, going and ripping mothers away from their children and sending them to God knows where without due process. Where's the Christian outrage in this? Where is it? Oh, I forget. The Christian Americans, the evangelical Christian Americans cheer this. They cheer this shit. And so Kristi Noem, I really don't have any empathy towards her hospitalization because she is a part of this horrific American policy, which is deporting 11-year-old kids with cancer. And they like it because they're monsters. And Kristi Noem is the chief monster in this thing. And she's dumber than a box of hot rocks. And I mean, here's the thing. They don't have empathy towards the kid with cancer. I do. I don't have empathy towards monsters that intentionally like the cruelty of punishing people that have a different color of skin than you do because you want to consolidate power. You want to say, look at these immigrants. That's why you can't have nice things. Keep your eye off of Elon Musk and all of the parasitic activities that he has with your taxpayer money. Stay focused on this 11-year-old little girl with cancer. She shouldn't have been here. She's a criminal. Fuck you. I mean, it's just insane, the moral depravity of this administration.
Well, and we know how depraved it is, and they know their base likes it because they make posts like, cruelty porn. It is absolutely unbelievable. And then just one other thing that I came across, which I think it's important because Trump's going back and forth on these tariffs, and he's like, oh, we're going to bring manufacturing and back into the U.S., blah, 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 blah. Put this clip up, Kylie. Trump's new all-American smartphone is made in China. Could you have seen that coming a mile away? Like he announces this smartphone, and of course, it's made in China.
I mean, this is unbelievable that an American president is doing this type of business. Jimmy Carter sold his peanut farm. He was a peanut farmer, and he sold it. And this is again the moral duplicity here. When Joe Biden was in office, they went bananas over Hunter Biden. Bananas. Investigation, laptop, Burisma, Ukraine, blah, 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 blah. They go ape shit over it. And so they care about it only then. And then when they consolidate power, then there's this complete hypocrisy, a complete 180-degree turn that barely ever gets called out in mainstream media because their desire is to sane-wash this because mainstream media is owned by the same billionaire class that Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and others belong to. And so again, who is fighting for the interest of the American people right now? Who is it? Because, I mean, yeah, I see Gavin Newsom rising and fighting, and that's good. But the biggest thing I've seen so far are the No Kings March, where the American people went out and fought for themselves. And the numbers and the disparity of the birthday flop and the no Trump parades was staggering. And so I think we have to keep fighting and exposing this hypocrisy. And so many people ask all the time in the comment section, how can we help? What can we do? I feel so helpless. I feel so hopeless. Number one, feeling helpless and hopeless is the desired effect of autocrats. That's like rule number one. They want to exhaust you. They want to tire you. They want you to feel like it doesn't matter. And they want you to go off and watch cat videos or reality TV and ignore the fuckery. Don't do that. Go follow every progressive independent media channel you possibly can. Comment with facts. Don't get in a fight with a troll. Don't get in a fight with a bot, but put a comment and then leave it alone so it helps that algorithm expand because they are cheating. You saw that the other day when Trump's birthday party was so abysmally attended because he has all of the tech giants in his pocket and they alter and boost algorithms, so much so that they live in this silo. They have no idea how hated he is. So make your disapproval known online, and it is going to take every single person. If you are a blue dot in a horrible, awful rural town where everybody's just the biggest hypocrites on the planet. Be a soldier with your phone. This is a time in America where if you can't march, you can march online. Go follow a list of every left-leaning or democracy-supporting independent news channel. Make a burner account. Go troll the trolls. But this is a way that we have to make our presence known. And as of right now, the right-wing media ecosystem is so much larger than the people who want to traffic in facts. But we can make a difference. We made a difference that last Saturday when he had his birthday party. The split screen was staggering. So work on your split screen with this, engage with democracy-leaning accounts, and we will see you all later.